Kia ora, hello, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks very much for joining us. We're tracking a lot of high pressure coming out of Australia at the moment and heading towards New Zealand. At the same time, this area of low pressure starting to drift away. Got a windy sou'wester behind it for places like Auckland, and down around the South Island you've got a cold front moving in with another burst of showers and snow flurries up on the mountains. We're also looking at this easterly flow for Australia. That's about to drive in a fair amount of rain over the next week. In fact, this is the 5-day rainfall map, and what you're seeing in the bright blue areas, 150 to 200 millimetres of rain. So New South Wales and Queensland both impacted by this rain event 5 days from today, and we're seeing a lot of rain all along that eastern side, and that rain may well reach New Zealand next weekend with a low pressure zone. It's not locked in, but it's certainly possible. So we're starting to see that rain build up here on Friday around Australia, a southerly flow coming in for Sydney, and New Zealand's got a southwest flow coming through across the entire country. So temperatures are down for the South Island, fairly normal elsewhere, and in fact even maybe a little bit warmer than average for some of these northeastern areas, which are most sheltered really from the southwest flow. As we go into the weekend, that rain in Australia slides further down the eastern side. New Zealand's fairly settled, bit of a colder change still lingering in the lower South Island with a few showers, nothing too major in there, and a couple of showers up the west coast as well. Now on Sunday, it doesn't really change in New Zealand. We're still pretty much in that southwesterly flow, 1 or 2 showers along the west coast, a little bit windy through the Southern Alps, nothing major though, and that's really the forecast for the weekend. But over in Australia, that rainmaker continues and low pressure is now deepening. So next week, we have 2 systems really at play. We've got this low pressure zone around New South Wales and this big high around South Australia, which is stretched all the way out to the New Zealand area. So Monday is fairly settled, as is Tuesday with high pressure, although the high splits apart a wee bit, as you can see here, and that allows this low pressure zone to deepen, and that's the one that could come into New Zealand next weekend. It's not 100% locked in, but certainly that rain event over here in Australia looks as though it'll drift into the New Zealand area. So for now, it's actually quite settled for New Zealand, but for Australia, certainly that rain event along the eastern side is the main headline. That's all from me. Back again tomorrow with our next weather update, and of course, Climate Watch. We're into our next month, July, so we'll be taking a look at that as well on Friday. We'll see you then.